Hi everybody, welcome back to Aunt Joan's classroom. My name's Joan. With me in the classroom today is Ali Sultan, our director, producer, and coach. Today's video we're going to be talking about maps, cardinal directions in maps, intermediate directions, and then we're going to play a map game. All right, so first of all, I want to just introduce by telling you that I asked one person, one friend, if she had any maps around, and I got all these. So do that. You don't have to go and buy a lot of maps, but maps are a wonderful learning tool. So ask around, ask your relatives, ask your friends, go to thrift stores or rummage sales and pick up maps. They're great for learning. This is some map, a really great map in the back of a calendar, so you never know where you're going to find them. Okay, let's start out by talking about the cardinal directions. They are north, south, east, and west, and most of you know those, but some people don't really understand. One time I was in a classroom, the first day of school, and one of the students pointed to the front of the room and said, "Why do you have E up there? It should be N." And I said, "No, that's the east wall." And she said, and then I found out, she said, "Oh, I thought all classrooms had, the front of every classroom was north." So it's a very common mistake that many students think the front of a room is the north part of the room. So get to know your directions. This is the east wall. And so a lot of classrooms or schools, you can hang them in separate rooms. You can hang them in your whole house. This is the east side, right? And that's going to be the west. That's going to be the north. That's going to be the south. And then if we go to the intermediate directions, if I wanted to find southwest, I would go in that direction. So one way you can do that, you can work with this or practice this, besides having labels up on your walls at home, is to go outside and just kind of quiz each other. Face the north, face the south, face the east, face the west, face southwest, face northeast. And that'll give you a lot of practice. Even if you start using the vocabulary at home, like, please help me find my pajamas. They're somewhere in the southwest corner of the bedroom. So practice using the vocabulary and you'll get better and better. Okay, that's the directions. Just overall with maps though, the first thing you should do when you get a map is just take a really good look at it. There are things on the map called scales, and they'll help you find out things about the map, like maybe if there's railroads or rivers or how long, how many miles it is from one place to another. So get to know the map. We'll work a little bit more on that later. Now we're going to play a game, and that game is a map game, and it's called City, State, Country, Continent. However, you can make this game much harder. You can add provinces if you're in Canada or looking at a Canadian map. You can add rivers, you can add mountain ranges, you can add lakes. But just to get you started on this very basic game, we're going to make a four-corner kind of game, which is city, state, country, continent. And after you've learned the continent song from last video, this will be quite easy. So let's take a look. Where would Argentina fit? Well, it would fit in the country box, right? How about Arizona? Where would Arizona fit? We know that's a state. How about Austin? Well, we have an Austin here in Minnesota. There's also Austin, Texas, so that would fit in the city box. How about Alaska? The great state of Alaska, the state, right? How about Akron? Well, that would fit in the city box, Akron, Ohio. How about Australia? Oh, Don't let me trick you. This is a fun one because Australia is both a continent and a country. There's some disagreement about exactly what a continent is, so you might want to research that if you're interested. So play that game. You can play it with all the letters, and it'll improve your knowledge overall of maps and everything. Please join us next time when we talk about time zones. We'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.